Your mind is not just a mirror. It is a paintbrush. Every thought is a stroke on the canvas of your life. What you think, you become. So choose your colors wisely, paint with purpose, and create the life you truly deserve. Book Introduction. This book is written by Shubham Kumar Singh. He is a speaker, a thinker, and a guide. He helps people change their lives through simple ideas. The book is called You Become What You Think. Its message is clear and powerful. Your thoughts shape your life. What you think, again and again, becomes who you are. If you think with fear, you live in fear. If you think with hope, you grow with hope. Your mind is the starting point of everything you do. This book shows you how to master your mind, not with hard rules or big words, but with small steps, clear habits, and daily practice. It is not just for dreamers. It is for anyone who feels stuck, lost, or tired. It is for those who want peace, clarity, and strength. You will learn how to clean your thoughts. You will learn how to build new ones. You will learn how to think with purpose and power. This book is short, but deep. It is simple, but strong. It speaks to your heart and your mind. If you are ready to change your life, if you are ready to take control, then this book is for you. Let us begin the journey. From thought to transformation. From confusion to clarity. From fear to freedom. Section 1. The Power of Thought. Your mind is a garden. Every thought is a seed. What you water grows. What you neglect withers. You become what you think. Again and again. Most people do not notice their thoughts. They wake up, rush through the day, and react to life. They feel tired, anxious, or stuck, and they do not know why. But the answer is simple. It begins in the mind. It begins with thought. Thoughts are not just ideas. They are forces. They shape your mood, your choices, your future. A single thought can lift you, or break you. A single belief can build a life, or destroy one. Think, reflect, act. This rhythm is the key. But most people skip the first two steps. They act without thinking. They react without reflecting. And then they wonder why life feels heavy. Your thoughts are not random. They follow patterns. They repeat stories. They echo your past. They project your fears. They carry your hopes. They build your identity. If you believe you are weak, you will act small. If you believe you are strong, you will rise. If you believe you are broken, you will avoid healing. If you believe you are whole, you will seek growth. Beliefs shape behavior. Behavior shapes results. Results shape reality. And reality confirms belief. This is the loop. This is the trap. This is the power. Resolve with insight. But here is the truth. You can break the loop. You can change the seed. You can choose a new thought. And that choice can change everything. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with care. Think with courage. Think with love. Your mind is not a cage. It is a canvas. Paint with bold colors. Paint with healing light. Paint with the truth you want to live. Every morning is a blank page. Every thought is a brushstroke. Every belief is a frame. You decide what goes inside. Do not wait for the world to change. Change your thoughts, and the world will follow. Think, reflect, act. This is your rhythm now. This is your power. This is your path. Let us go deeper. Thoughts as seeds of reality. Imagine planting a seed. You water it. You give it sunlight. You protect it from weeds. And slowly it grows. Now imagine planting a thought. You repeat it. You feel it. You act on it. And slowly it becomes your life. This is not magic. This is biology. This is psychology. This is reality. Your brain builds pathways. Every time you think something, that pathway gets stronger. It becomes easier to think again. It becomes automatic. It becomes your default. If you think, I am not enough, your brain will find proof. If you think, I am growing, your brain will find progress. You become what you think. Again and again. Thoughts are not passive. They are active. They are alive. They shape your emotions. They shape your energy. They shape your relationships. A hopeful thought opens your heart. A fearful thought closes it. A loving thought builds connection. A bitter thought builds walls. You are planting seeds every day. With every word. With every image. With every memory. So ask yourself, what am I planting today? What am I watering? What am I feeding? Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the soil. Your beliefs are the roots. Your actions are the fruit. If you want peace, plant peace. If you want strength, plant strength. If you want healing, plant healing. Do not wait for someone else to do it. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Start now. Start small. Start with one thought. Think. Reflect. Act. How beliefs shape behavior. Beliefs are not just ideas. They are instructions. They tell your brain what to do. They tell your body how to feel. They tell your heart how to respond. If you believe you are safe, you will relax. If you believe you are in danger, you will tense up. If you believe you are worthy, you will speak with confidence. If you believe you are unworthy, you will stay silent. Beliefs shape posture. Beliefs shape tone. Beliefs shape habits. You become what you think. Again and again. Let us look at an example. A person believes, I am not good at speaking. So they avoid speaking. They feel nervous. They miss chances. They stay quiet. And people assume they have nothing to say. Now the belief feels true. But it was never true. It was just a thought. A thought that became a belief. A belief that shaped behavior. A behavior that shaped reality. This is how it works. This is how it spreads. This is how it grows. But here is the good news. You can change the belief. You can plant a new one. You can say, I am learning to speak with ease. You can say, my voice matters. You can say, I am growing every day. And when you say it, feel it, repeat it, act on it, you become what you think. Again and again. Beliefs are not fixed. They are flexible. They are fluid. They are yours to shape. So shape them with care. Shape them with love. Shape them with truth. Think. Reflect. Act. Closing insight. Your thoughts are not small. They are not weak. They are not random. They are powerful. They are creative. They are sacred. You are the thinker. You are the gardener. You are the artist. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with hope. Think with strength. Think with purpose. Your life is waiting. Your future is listening. Your mind is ready. Let us move forward. Let us plant new seeds. Let us grow. Section 2. Self-awareness, the first step. Before you change your life, you must see your life. Before you change your thoughts, you must notice your thoughts. This is the first step. This is the doorway. This is self-awareness. You become what you think. Again and again. But first you must know what you think. Most people live on autopilot. They wake up, check their phone, rush to work. They feel tired, anxious, or lost. But they do not ask why. They do not pause. They do not reflect. They react to life. They react to people. They react to emotions. But they do not respond with awareness. They feel anger, and they shout. They feel fear, and they hide. They feel doubt, and they quit. And they think, this is just who I am. But it is not. It is just a habit. It is just a pattern. It is just a thought, repeated too many times. You become what you think. Again and again. But you cannot change what you do not see. Self-awareness is the mirror. Self-awareness is the light. Self-awareness is the pause between trigger and response. Think, reflect, act. Resolve with insight. When you become aware, you become free. You see the thought, you see the emotion, you see the story, and you choose what to do next. You are not your anger. You are not your fear. You are not your past. You are the one who sees. You are the one who chooses. You are the one who grows. This is the power of self-awareness. This is the beginning of change. Let us go deeper. The inner witness. Close your eyes. Take a breath. Now listen to your thoughts. What do you hear? Do you hear worry? Do you hear judgment? Do you hear hope? Do you hear pain? Your mind is always speaking, but you rarely listen. You rarely observe. You rarely question. Self-awareness means watching your thoughts, without fear, without shame, without judgment. It means becoming the witness. It means stepping back. It means saying, I see this thought. I feel this emotion. I notice this pattern. You become what you think, again and again. So you must know what you think. You must know what you feel. You must know what you believe. The witness does not fight. The witness does not run. The witness watches. The witness learns. The witness grows. Think, reflect, act. The power of pause. In every moment, you have a choice. You can react, or you can respond. Reaction is fast. Reaction is loud. Reaction is blind. Response is slow. Response is calm. Response is wise. The pause is the bridge. The pause is the power. The pause is the place where change begins. When someone hurts you, pause. When fear rises, pause. When doubt speaks, pause. In that pause, ask yourself, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? What do I want to do? This is self-awareness. This is mastery. This is freedom. You become what you think. Again and again. So pause. So reflect. So choose. The stories we tell. Your mind is a storyteller. Tell stories about who you are. Tell stories about what is possible. Tell stories about what others think. Some stories are true. Some stories are lies. Some stories are old. Some stories are wounds. I am not good enough. I always fail. No one understands me. These things never work for me. These are stories, not facts, not destiny, just stories. You become what you think, again and again. So change the story, change the script, change the voice. Say, I am learning. Say, I am growing. Say, I am worthy. Say, I am enough. Self-awareness means hearing the story and choosing a better one. Think, reflect, act. The emotional compass. Emotions are signals. Emotions are messengers. Emotions are teachers. Anger says, something feels unfair. Sadness says, something feels lost. Fear says, something feels unsafe. Joy says, something feels right. Do not ignore emotions. Do not fight emotions. Do not drown in emotions. Feel them. Name them. Learn from them. Self-awareness means asking, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? What is this emotion trying to show me? You become what you think, again and again, and emotions follow thought. So change the thought, and the emotion will shift. Think, reflect, act. The habit of awareness. Self-awareness is not a one-time thing. It is a daily habit. It is a practice. It is a way of life. Start your day with reflection. Ask, what am I thinking today? Ask, what do I want to feel today? Ask, what do I want to create today? During the day, pause often. Notice your thoughts. Notice your emotions. Notice your reactions. At night, review your day. Ask, where did I act with awareness? Ask, where did I react without thinking? Ask, what can I learn? This is the habit. This is the rhythm. This is the path. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with awareness. Think with intention. Think with love. Closing insight. Self-awareness is the first step. It is the light in the dark. It is the mirror in the fog. It is the pause in the storm. You are not your thoughts. You are the thinker. You are not your emotions. You are the feeler. You are not your past. You are the creator of your future. You become what you think. Again and again. So begin with awareness. Begin with truth. Begin with courage. Think. Reflect. Act. This is your rhythm now. This is your power. This is your path. Let us move forward. Let us grow. Section 3. Mental Detox. Your mind is a room. Thoughts are the furniture. Some bring comfort. Some bring clutter. To grow, you must clean. To heal, you must clear. This is mental detox. You become what you think. Again and again. So clear what no longer serves you. Most people carry too much. Old regrets. Heavy fears. Silent guilt. Unspoken pain. They do not notice the weight. But they feel the pressure. They feel the fog. They feel the noise. They try to focus, but thoughts interrupt. They try to sleep, but memories return. They try to move forward, but the past pulls back. This is mental overload. This is emotional clutter. This is the reason why change feels hard. You cannot build a new life in a mind full of old mess. You cannot plant new seeds in soil full of weeds. You become what you think. Again and again. So you must clean the space. You must clear the noise. You must detox the mind. Think. Reflect. Act. Resolve with insight. Mental detox is not about forgetting. It is about releasing. It is about choosing. It is about healing. You do not need every thought. You do not need every memory. You do not need every belief. You need peace. You need clarity. You need strength. Let us go deeper. Identify the toxins. Start with awareness. Ask yourself, what thoughts make me feel small? What stories make me feel stuck? What beliefs make me feel broken? Write them down. Speak them out. Face them with courage. I am not enough. I always fail. No one cares. These things never work for me. These are mental toxins. They are not facts. They are not destiny. They are just thoughts. Old thoughts. Heavy thoughts. False thoughts. You become what you think. Again and again. So stop feeding the poison. Stop repeating the pain. Stop believing the lie. Think. Reflect. Act. Release the past. The past is a teacher, not a prison, not a punishment, not a prophecy. You made mistakes. You felt pain. You lost things. You hurt people. You were hurt. But you are still here. You are still growing. You are still learning. You do not need to carry every moment. You do not need to replay every scene. You do not need to relive every wound. Release it. Forgive it. Bless it. Let it go. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with freedom. Think with grace. Think with healing. Declutter the mind. Your mind is full of voices. Some are yours. Some are others. Some are echoes from long ago. You should be faster. You should be thinner. You should be richer. You should be perfect. These voices are noise. They are not truth. They are not love. They are not you. Mental detox means turning down the volume. It means choosing silence. It means choosing peace. Take time each day to unplug. Turn off the screen. Step away from the scroll. Sit with your breath. Sit with your soul. Ask, what do I really think? Ask, what do I really feel? Ask, what do I really want? This is clarity. This is truth. This is you. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with intention. Think with love. Think with peace. Think. Reflect. Act. Replace the toxic with the true. Detox is not just removal. It is renewal. It is replacement. It is rebirth. When you remove a toxic thought, you must plant a healing one. I am not enough becomes, I am growing. I always fail becomes, I am learning. No one cares becomes, I care for myself. These things never work becomes, I am building what works for me. Speak these truths. Feel them. Repeat them. Live them. You become what you think. Again and again. So choose thoughts that lift. Choose thoughts that heal. Choose thoughts that build. Daily detox rituals. Mental detox is not a one-time event. It is a daily practice. It is a lifestyle. It is a rhythm. Here are simple rituals to begin. Morning reset. Sit in silence. Breathe deeply. Ask, what do I want to feel today? Choose one word. Peace, strength, joy, clarity. Repeat it. Feel it. Live it. Thought journaling. Write down your thoughts. Do not judge. Just observe. Then ask, is this thought helping me? If not, rewrite it. Mental fasting. Take breaks from news, noise, and negativity. Choose quiet. Choose nature. Choose stillness. Night release. Before sleep, ask, what do I need to let go? Speak it. Release it. Rest. These rituals are simple, but they are powerful. They are healing. They are cleansing. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with care. Think with clarity. Think with peace. Think. Reflect. Act. Closing insight. Mental detox is not about perfection. It is about progress. It is about presence. It is about peace. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are not your poison. You are the healer. You are the cleaner. You are the creator. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with love. Think with light. Think with truth. Your mind is a garden. Clear the weeds. Plant the seeds. Watch your life bloom. Let us move forward. Let us grow. Section 4. The Law of Attraction. Your thoughts are magnets. Your emotions are fuel. Your focus is the signal. You attract what you believe. You attract what you feel. You attract what you expect. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with purpose. Think with power. Most people live by default. They think without direction. They feel without awareness. They focus on what they fear. And then they wonder why life feels heavy. They say, bad things always happen to me. They say, I never get what I want. They say, nothing ever works out. And life agrees. Not because life is cruel, but because life is responsive. The law of attraction is not magic. It is not wishful thinking. It is not a trick. It is a mirror. It reflects your inner world. It echoes your dominant thoughts. It amplifies your strongest emotions. You become what you think. Again and again. So what are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you attracting? Think. Reflect. Act. Resolve with insight. The law of attraction says, what you focus on grows. What you expect arrives. What you believe becomes real. This is not superstition. This is psychology. This is energy. This is life. Let us go deeper. Energy follows attention. Your mind is a spotlight. Where you point it, energy flows. Where energy flows, results grow. If you focus on problems, you attract more problems. If you focus on solutions, you attract more clarity. If you focus on lack, you feel poor. If you focus on abundance, you feel rich. This is the power of attention. This is the power of choice. You become what you think. Again and again. So choose your focus. Choose your light. Choose your direction. Think. Reflect. Act. Thoughts send the signal. Every thought sends a signal. Every emotion adds strength. Every belief shapes the outcome. If you think, I am not worthy, you send a weak signal. If you think, I am growing, you send a strong signal. If you think, I always fail, you attract more failure. If you think, I am learning, you attract growth. The universe listens. Your brain listens. Your body listens. You become what you think. Again and again. So send the right signal. Send it with clarity. Send it with strength. Feel it first. The law of attraction responds to emotion. Not just words. Not just thoughts. But feelings. If you say, I am successful, but feel doubt, the signal is weak. If you say, I am healing, and feel peace, the signal is strong. Emotion is the amplifier. Emotion is the magnet. Emotion is the key. So do not just think it. Feel it. Live it. Become it. You become what you think. Again and again. So feel with hope. Feel with joy. Feel with love. Think. Reflect. Act. Visualization with emotion. Close your eyes. Picture your dream. See the details. Feel the moment. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? This is visualization. This is mental rehearsal. This is emotional creation. When you visualize with emotion, you train your brain. You shift your energy. You attract the experience. Athletes do this. Leaders do this. Healers do this. You can do this. You become what you think. Again and again. So picture your future. Feel it now. Live it today. Belief is the gatekeeper. Belief opens the door. Belief sets the limit. Belief decides what is possible. If you believe you cannot, you will not. If you believe you can, you will try. And trying leads to growth. Belief is not just a thought. It is a feeling of truth. It is a sense of certainty. It is a quiet yes inside your soul. You become what you think. Again and again. So believe in your power. Believe in your path. Believe in your worth. Think. Reflect. Act. The trap of negative attraction. The law of attraction works both ways. It does not judge. It does not filter. It responds. If you focus on fear, you attract fear. If you focus on pain, you attract pain. If you say, I do not want to fail, your mind hears fail. If you say, I do not want to be alone, your mind hears alone. This is the trap. This is the mistake. This is the reason why many people feel stuck. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with clarity. Think with direction. Think with love. Shift the signal. To change your life. Change your signal. Change your focus. Change your emotion. Start small. Start now. Start with one thought. I am safe. I am strong. I am growing. I am loved. Repeat it. Feel it. Live it. You become what you think. Again and again. So shift the signal. Shift the story. Shift the self. Think. Reflect. Act. Daily attraction rituals. Make the law of attraction a habit. Make it a rhythm. Make it a way of life. Here are simple rituals. Morning intention. Wake up. Choose one word. Peace, joy, strength, love. Repeat it. Feel it. Live it. Gratitude journal. Write 3 things you are thankful for. Feel the emotion. Let it grow. Vision board. Create images of your goals. Look at them daily. Feel the future now. Affirmation practice. Speak your truth. Speak your power. Speak your growth. These rituals are simple, but they are powerful. They are magnetic. They are transformative. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with joy. Think with strength. Think with love. Closing insight. The law of attraction is not outside you. It is inside you. It is your thoughts. It is your feelings. It is your focus. You are the magnet. You are the signal. You are the creator. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with purpose. Think with power. Think with peace. Your future is listening. Your life is responding. Your mind is ready. Let us move forward. Let us grow. Section 5. Affirmations that work. Words are not just sounds. They are seeds. They are signals. They are spells. Speak with power. Speak with purpose. Speak with truth. You become what you think. Again and again. And what you say shapes what you think. Most people speak without awareness. They say, I am tired. They say, I am unlucky. They say, I am not good at this. And they repeat it, again and again, until it becomes a belief, until it becomes a habit, until it becomes their life. They do not mean harm. They do not mean failure. But their words carry weight. Their words carry energy. Their words carry direction. Affirmations are not empty phrases. They are mental nutrition. They are emotional fuel. They are spiritual alignment. You become what you think. Again and again. So speak with care. Speak with clarity. Speak with courage. Think. Reflect. Act. Resolve with insight. Affirmations work when they are true. Not true in fact, but true in feeling. True in intention. True in direction. You do not need to lie to yourself. You need to lead yourself. You need to guide your mind. You need to shape your focus. Let us go deeper. What are affirmations? Affirmations are short, powerful statements. They declare who you are. They declare what you want. They declare what you believe. I am strong. I am healing. I am growing. I am enough. These are not just words. They are reminders. They are anchors. They are tools. You become what you think. Again and again. And affirmations help you think with purpose. Why affirmations work. Your brain listens to repetition. Your brain builds pathways. Your brain follows patterns. When you repeat a thought, your brain makes it easier to think again. It becomes automatic. It becomes familiar. It becomes normal. Affirmations use this power. They use repetition. They use emotion. They use rhythm. They help you replace old thoughts. They help you build new beliefs. They help you shift your identity. You become what you think. Again and again. So affirm with strength. Affirm with love. Affirm with truth. Think. Reflect. Act. How to create powerful affirmations. Not all affirmations work. Some feel fake. Some feel forced. Some feel empty. Here is how to make them work. Keep it short. Use simple words. Use clear phrases. Use strong rhythm. Make it believable. Do not say, I am perfect. Say, I am improving. Say, I am learning. Say, I am becoming. Use present tense. Say, I am. Not, I will be. Not, I hope to be. Say, I am. Feel the words. Feel the truth. Feel the power. Repeat often. Morning, night, during stress, during joy. You become what you think. Again and again. So affirm with intention. Affirm with feeling. Affirm with rhythm. Examples of affirmations that work. Here are affirmations you can use. I am calm. I am focused. I am healing. I am strong. I am growing. I am enough. I am worthy of love. I am creating a better life. I am learning from every moment. I am becoming who I want to be. Speak them slowly. Speak them clearly. Speak them with breath. Speak them with heart. You become what you think. Again and again. So speak with love. Speak with light. Speak with truth. Think. Reflect. Act. Affirmations for specific moments. Use affirmations when you need them most. When you feel anxious. I am safe. I am grounded. I am okay. When you feel doubt. I am learning. I am growing. I am capable. When you feel tired. I am resting. I am recharging. I am healing. When you feel stuck. I am moving forward. I am open to change. I am ready. Affirmations are not just for good days. They are for hard days. They are for quiet moments. They are for deep healing. You become what you think. Again and again. So affirm with courage. Affirm with grace. Affirm with hope. Daily affirmation rituals. Make affirmations a habit. Make them a rhythm. Make them a lifestyle. Here are simple rituals. Morning mirror. Look into your eyes. Speak your truth. Say, I am ready. Say, I am strong. Say, I am enough. Affirmation journal. Write 3 affirmations each day. Feel them. Repeat them. Live them. As you walk, repeat your words. I am calm. I am clear. I am growing. Affirmation breath. Inhale strength. Exhale doubt. Inhale peace. Exhale fear. Speak your affirmation with each breath. These rituals are simple, but they are powerful. They are healing. They are transformative. You become what you think. Again and again. So affirm with rhythm. Affirm with breath. Affirm with soul. Think. Reflect. Act. Affirmations are not magic. They are practice. They are presence. They are power. You are not your old story. You are not your old wound. You are not your old fear. You are the speaker. You are the thinker. You are the creator. You become what you think. Again and again. So speak with love. Speak with strength. Speak with truth. Your words matter. Your voice matters. Your future is listening. Let us move forward. Let us grow. Section 6. Emotional mastery. Your emotions are not enemies. They are messengers. They are signals. They are teachers. Mastering them does not mean hiding them. It means hearing them, feeling them, and choosing your response. You become what you think. Again and again. And your thoughts shape your emotions. Build tension. Most people are ruled by emotion. They feel anger, and they explode. They feel fear, and they freeze. They feel sadness, and they shut down. They do not pause. They do not reflect. They do not choose. They say, I could not help it. They say, that is just how I am. They say, I lost control. But control is not lost. It is given away. It is surrendered. It is forgotten. Emotions are powerful, but they are not permanent. They rise. They fall. They pass. You become what you think. Again and again. And your thoughts fuel your feelings. Think. Reflect. Act. Resolve with insight. Emotional mastery begins with awareness. It begins with understanding. It begins with choice. You do not need to suppress emotion. You need to understand it. You need to listen to it. You need to respond to it. Let us go deeper. Understanding emotional triggers. A trigger is a spark. It lights the fire. It activates the feeling. It opens the wound. Triggers are not random. They are rooted in memory. They are shaped by belief. They are tied to past pain. Someone ignores you. You feel rejected. Someone criticizes you. You feel attacked. Someone leaves you. You feel abandoned. But the trigger is not the cause. The cause is the story behind it. The cause is the belief beneath it. The cause is the thought that repeats. I am not enough. I am not safe. I am not loved. These thoughts shape the trigger. These thoughts shape the emotion. You become what you think. Again and again. So change the thought. And the trigger loses power. Think. Reflect. Act. The pause between feeling and action. Emotional mastery lives in the pause. The pause is the space. The pause is the power. The pause is the choice. You feel anger. Pause. You feel fear. Pause. You feel shame. Pause. In that pause, ask, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? What story is behind this emotion? Do not rush. Do not react. Do not escape. Feel it. Name it. Understand it. Then choose your response. Choose your words. Choose your action. You become what you think. Again and again. And your response shapes your reality. Responding, not reacting. Reaction is automatic. Reaction is fast. Reaction is blind. Response is conscious. Response is slow. Response is wise. When you react, you repeat the past. When you respond, you shape the future. Reaction says, I cannot help it. Response says, I choose differently. Reaction is driven by fear. Response is guided by love. You become what you think. Again and again. So think before you speak. Think before you act. Think before you decide. Think. Reflect. Act. Emotions are messengers. Every emotion carries a message. Anger says, something feels unfair. Fear says, something feels unsafe. Sadness says, something feels lost. Joy says, something feels right. Do not ignore the message. Do not fight the feeling. Do not drown in the emotion. Listen. Learn. Grow. Ask, what is this emotion trying to teach me? Ask, what thought is feeding this feeling? Ask, what belief is behind this reaction? You become what you think. Again and again. And your emotions follow your thoughts. Emotional mastery is not suppression. Mastery is not silence. Mastery is not numbness. Mastery is not pretending. Mastery is presence. Mastery is awareness. Mastery is choice. You can feel deeply and still respond wisely. You can cry and still stand strong. You can feel fear and still move forward. Emotional mastery is balance. It is strength with softness. It is clarity with compassion. It is power with peace. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with grace. Think with courage. Think with love. Think. Reflect. Act. Daily practices for emotional mastery. Make emotional mastery a habit. Make it a rhythm. Make it a way of life. Here are simple practices. Emotional check-in. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Name the emotion. Accept it. Understand it. Trigger journal. Write down moments when you felt triggered. What happened? What did you feel? What thought came up? What belief was touched? Breath before response. When emotion rises, breathe. Inhale calm. Exhale tension. Then speak. Then act. Reframe the story. When emotion feels heavy, ask, what else could this mean? What is the lesson here? What is the gift in this moment? These practices are simple, but they are powerful. They are healing. They are transformative. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with awareness. Think with wisdom. Think with peace. Closing insight. Emotional mastery is not perfection. It is progress. It is presence. It is power. You are not your reaction. You are not your trigger. You are not your past. You are the witness. You are the responder. You are the master. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with love. Think with light. Think with truth. Your emotions are not your weakness. They are your strength. They are your guide. They are your gift. Let us move forward. Let us grow. Section 7. The Habit Loop. Your life is built on habits. Habits are not just actions. They are patterns. They are loops. They begin with thought. They end with identity. You become what you think. Again and again. And what you repeat becomes who you are. Most people do not choose their habits. They inherit them. They copy them. They fall into them. They wake up, scroll their phone, rush through the day. They eat without thinking. They speak without awareness. They react without pause. Then they wonder why life feels stuck. Why change feels hard. Why growth feels slow. But the answer is simple. It is the habit loop. It is the cycle of cue, action, reward. It is the rhythm of repetition. You become what you think. Again and again. And your thoughts feed your habits. Think. Reflect. Act. Resolve with insight. Habits are not fixed. They are flexible. They are programmable. They are changeable. You can break a habit. You can build a habit. You can shape your loop. Let us go deeper. What is the habit loop? Every habit follows a loop. It begins with a cue. It leads to an action. It ends with a reward. Cue, you feel stressed. Action, you eat sugar. Reward, you feel comfort. Cue, you feel bored. Action, you scroll your phone. Reward, you feel distracted. Cue, you feel tired. Action, you skip your workout. Reward, you feel relief. This is the loop. This is the pattern. This is the cycle. You become what you think. Again and again. And your thoughts trigger your habits. Thoughts as triggers. Thoughts are cues. Thoughts are signals. Thoughts are the start of the loop. I am tired. I am bored. I am stressed. These thoughts trigger action. These thoughts shape behavior. These thoughts build habits. But you can change the thought. You can shift the cue. You can rewrite the loop. I am ready. I am focused. I am calm. These thoughts lead to new actions. These thoughts lead to new habits. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with intention. Think with awareness. Think with strength. Think. Reflect. Act. Breaking the loop. To break a habit. Interrupt the loop. Interrupt the cue. Interrupt the action. Interrupt the reward. Start with awareness. Ask, what triggers this habit? Ask, what thought comes before the action? Ask, what feeling drives the behavior? Then pause. Then breathe. Then choose. Replace the action. Replace the reward. Replace the story. Instead of sugar, choose movement. Instead of scrolling, choose silence. Instead of escape, choose reflection. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with clarity. Think with courage. Think with choice. Building new habits. New habits begin with new thoughts. New thoughts create new cues. New cues lead to new actions. New actions lead to new rewards. Start small. Start simple. Start now. Choose one habit. Choose one loop. Choose one change. Cue. Morning. Action. Gratitude. Reward. Peace. Cue. Stress. Action. Breath. Reward. Calm. Cue. Doubt. Action. Affirmation. Reward. Confidence. This is how you build. This is how you grow. This is how you change. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with purpose. Think with rhythm. Think with love. Identity and habit. Habits shape identity. Identity shapes habits. It is a circle. It is a loop. If you believe, I am lazy, you act lazy. If you believe, I am disciplined, you act with focus. Your habits confirm your identity. Your identity reinforces your habits. But you can shift the belief. You can shift the loop. You can shift the self. Say, I am becoming disciplined. Say, I am building focus. Say, I am growing stronger. Then act like it. Then live like it. Then repeat it. You become what you think. Again and again. And what you repeat becomes who you are. Think. Reflect. Act. Daily habit rituals. Make habit change a practice. Make it a rhythm. Make it a lifestyle. Here are simple rituals. Morning anchor. Choose one habit to start your day. Gratitude. Breath. Movement. Affirmation. Habit tracker. Write down your habit. Track your progress. Celebrate your wins. Cue journal. Notice your triggers. Write them down. Understand the loop. Reward redesign. Choose healthy rewards. Choose lasting rewards. Choose meaningful rewards. These rituals are simple, but they are powerful. They are healing. They are transformative. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with rhythm. Think with structure. Think with joy. Closing insight. Habits are not chains. They are choices. They are tools. They are paths. You are not your old loop. You are not your old pattern. You are not your old story. You are the thinker. You are the builder. You are the creator. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with love. Think with strength. Think with truth. Your habits shape your future. Your thoughts shape your habits. Your mind shapes your life. Let us move forward. Let us grow. Section 8. Focus and clarity. Your mind is a lens. Focus sharpens the image. Clarity reveals the truth. Without focus, everything blurs. Without clarity, everything confuses. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with direction. Think with light. Most people live in distraction. They wake up, check their phone, scroll endlessly. They jump from task to task. They chase noise. They chase urgency. They chase everything, except purpose. They say, I cannot concentrate. They say, I feel lost. They say, I do not know what to do. But the problem is not ability. The problem is attention. The problem is clutter. The problem is confusion. Focus is not just mental effort. It is emotional alignment. It is clarity of intention. It is peace in motion. You become what you think. Again and again. And what you focus on becomes your life. Think. Reflect. Act. Resolve with insight. Focus is a skill. Clarity is a practice. Together, they shape your path. You do not need more time. You need more direction. You do not need more effort. You need more intention. Let us go deeper. The power of focus. Focus is energy. Focus is light. Focus is choice. When you focus on one thing, you give it power. You give it space. You give it life. If you focus on fear, fear grows. If you focus on hope, hope grows. If you focus on problems, you feel stuck. If you focus on solutions, you feel strong. You become what you think. Again and again. So focus with care. Focus with love. Focus with purpose. Clarity is knowing what matters. Clarity is not knowing everything. It is knowing what matters. It is knowing what to ignore. It is knowing what to pursue. Clarity says, this is my goal. Clarity says, this is my value. Clarity says, this is my next step. Without clarity, you chase everything. You say yes to noise. You say yes to stress. You say yes to distraction. But with clarity, you say no. You say no to what drains you. You say no to what confuses you. You say no to what delays you. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with clarity. Think with direction. Think with truth. Think. Reflect. Act. Mental clutter and emotional fog. Your mind collects clutter. Unfinished tasks. Unspoken worries. Unclear goals. This clutter creates fog. You feel overwhelmed. You feel anxious. You feel tired. But the fog is not permanent. It can be cleared. It can be cleaned. It can be healed. Start by asking, what am I thinking right now? Is this thought helpful? Is this thought clear? Is this thought mine? You become what you think. Again and again. So clear the clutter. Clear the fog. Clear the noise. The myth of multitasking. Multitasking feels productive. But it is a myth. It splits your focus. It weakens your clarity. It drains your energy. You check your phone while working. You reply to messages while thinking. You switch tabs while reading. And your mind scatters. Your thoughts blur. Your emotions fray. Focus means one thing at a time. One task. One goal. One moment. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with presence. Think with depth. Think with peace. Think. Reflect. Act. How to build focus. Focus is built through practice. Through repetition. Through rhythm. Here are steps to build focus. Set a clear goal. Ask, what do I want to achieve? Write it down. Keep it visible. Remove distractions. Silence your phone. Close extra tabs. Create a quiet space. Use time blocks. Work for 25 minutes. Rest for 5 minutes. Repeat. Track your attention. Notice when your mind wanders. Gently bring it back. Do not judge. Just return. Celebrate small wins. Every focused moment is progress. Every clear step is growth. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with structure. Think with rhythm. Think with joy. How to cultivate clarity. Clarity is cultivated through reflection. Through silence. Through simplicity. Here are steps to find clarity. Ask deep questions. What do I truly want? What matters most to me? What am I avoiding? Write your thoughts. Journaling clears the mind. It reveals patterns. It shows truth. Simplify your goals. Choose one priority. Focus on one outcome. Let go of the rest. Practice mindfulness. Sit in silence. Breathe deeply. Watch your thoughts. Let them pass. Review your day. Ask, did I act with clarity? Ask, did I focus on what matters? You become what you think. Again and again. So think with simplicity. Think with honesty. Think with light. Think. Reflect. Act. Daily focus and clarity rituals. Make focus a habit. Make clarity a rhythm. Make both a way of life. Here are simple rituals. Morning intention. Ask, what is my focus today? Write one word. Repeat it. Live it. Midday check-in. Pause. Ask, am I focused? Ask, is this task aligned with my goal? Evening reflection. Write down what you achieved. Write down what distracted you. Write down what you learned. Weekly clarity session. Review your goals. Review your values. Review your direction. These rituals are simple, but they are powerful. They are healing. They are transformative. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with rhythm. Think with structure. Think with soul. Closing insight. Focus is your compass. Clarity is your map. Together, they guide your journey. You are not your distractions. You are not your confusion. You are not your clutter. You are the thinker. You are the seer. You are the creator. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with light. Think with love. Think with truth. Your mind is ready. Your path is clear. Your future is waiting. Let us move forward. Let us grow. Section 9. Resilience through mindset. Life will test you. Storms will come. Plans will break. People will leave. But your mindset decides what happens next. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with strength. Think with resilience. Most people break when life gets hard. They feel pain, and they shut down. They face failure, and they give up. They lose something, and they lose themselves. They say, I cannot take this. They say, why me? They say, it is too much. And they believe it. They repeat it. They live it. But pain is not the end. Failure is not the finish. Loss is not the limit. Resilience is the bridge. Resilience is the light. Resilience is the mindset that says, I will rise again. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with courage. Think with hope. Think with grit. Think. Reflect. Act. Resolve with insight. Resilience is not a gift. It is a choice. It is a habit. It is a mindset. You do not need to be perfect. You need to be persistent. You do not need to be fearless. You need to be faithful. Let us go deeper. What is resilience? Resilience is the ability to bounce back, to bend without breaking, to fall and rise again. It is not about avoiding pain. It is about facing it. It is not about hiding emotion. It is about healing through it. Resilience says, I am still here. Resilience says, I am still trying. Resilience says, I am still growing. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with endurance. Think with fire. Think with faith. Mindset shapes resilience. Your thoughts decide your strength. Your beliefs decide your bounce. Your mindset decides your movement. If you think, I am broken, you stay down. If you think, I am learning, you rise. If you think, this is the end, you stop. If you think, this is the beginning, you grow. Resilience begins in the mind. It begins with thought. It begins with belief. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with power. Think with purpose. Think with possibility. Reframing adversity. Adversity is not punishment. It is preparation. It is pressure that shapes the diamond. It is fire that purifies the gold. Reframing means asking, what is this teaching me? What strength is this building? What wisdom is this revealing? Instead of saying, why me? Say, what now? Instead of saying, this hurts, say, this heals. Instead of saying, I am stuck, say, I am shifting. You become what you think. Again and again. So reframe the pain. Reframe the fall. Reframe the fight. Think. Reflect. Act. The role of self-talk. Your inner voice matters. It speaks when no one else does. It guides you when no one else can. If your self-talk is harsh, you feel weak. If your self-talk is kind, you feel strong. Say, I am doing my best. Say, I am proud of my effort. Say, I am growing through this. Self-talk is not fluff. It is fuel. It is foundation. It is fire. You become what you think. Again and again. So speak with strength. Speak with grace. Speak with truth. Resilience in daily life. Resilience is not just for big moments. It is for daily stress. It is for small setbacks. It is for quiet struggles. You miss a deadline. You feel tired. You get rejected. You feel overwhelmed. These are moments to practice. These are moments to grow. These are moments to rise. Take a breath. Take a pause. Take a step. Say, I am okay. Say, I am adjusting. Say, I am moving forward. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with rhythm. Think with grace. Think with grit. Think. Reflect. Act. Daily resilience rituals. Make resilience a habit. Make it a rhythm. Make it a way of life. Here are simple rituals. Morning mantra. Say, I am strong. Say, I am ready. Say, I am resilient. Challenge journal. Write down one challenge. Write down how you responded. Write down what you learned. Resilience walk. Walk with intention. Repeat your mantra. Feel your strength. Evening reflection. Ask, where did I bounce back today? Ask, what did I overcome? Ask, what am I proud of? These rituals are simple, but they are powerful. They are healing. They are transformative. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with rhythm. Think with structure. Think with soul. Closing insight. Resilience is not about being unbreakable. It is about being rebuildable. It is about being flexible. It is about being faithful. You are not your fall. You are not your fear. You are not your failure. You are the thinker. You are the fighter. You are the flame. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with love. Think with light. Think with truth. Your strength is inside you. Your bounce is inside you. Your future is waiting. Let us move forward. Let us grow. Section 10. Gratitude and growth. Gratitude is not just a feeling. It is a lens. It is a light. It is a way of seeing the world. And when you see with gratitude, you grow with grace. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with thanks. Think with joy. Most people chase more. More money. More success. More praise. More comfort. They say, I will be happy when. They say, I will feel enough when. They say, I will grow when. But growth does not wait. Joy does not wait. Peace does not wait. It begins now. It begins here. It begins with gratitude. You become what you think. Again and again. And gratitude shapes your thoughts. Think. Reflect. Act. Resolve with insight. Gratitude is not about ignoring pain. It is about honoring progress. It is not about pretending. It is about perceiving. You do not need a perfect life. You need a grateful mind. You do not need more things. You need more awareness. Let us go deeper. What is gratitude? Gratitude is the practice of noticing good. It is the habit of seeing light. It is the choice to focus on what lifts. It says, I am thankful for this breath. It says, I am thankful for this lesson. It says, I am thankful for this moment. Gratitude does not wait for big wins. It celebrates small steps. It honors quiet progress. It embraces hidden blessings. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with thanks. Think with presence. Think with peace. Gratitude fuels growth. Growth is not just effort. It is energy. It is emotion. It is mindset. When you feel grateful, you feel strong. You feel open. You feel alive. Gratitude shifts your focus. From lack to abundance. From fear to faith. From stress to strength. It says, I have enough to begin. It says, I have learned from the past. It says, I am ready to grow. You become what you think. Again and again. And gratitude feeds your growth. Think. Reflect. Act. The science of gratitude. Gratitude changes the brain. It activates joy centers. It lowers stress. It boosts resilience. Studies show that grateful people sleep better. They feel more connected. They recover faster. They live longer. Gratitude is not just emotion. It is medicine. It is movement. It is momentum. You become what you think. again and again. So think with thanks. Think with healing. Think with hope. Gratitude in hard times. It is easy to be grateful when life is smooth. But true gratitude shines in storms. It says, I am still breathing. It says, I am still learning. It says, I am still here. Gratitude does not erase pain. It holds it with compassion. It walks beside it with strength. It speaks softly in the dark. Say, I am thankful for what this taught me. Say, I am thankful for who I became. Say, I am thankful for the strength I found. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with grace. Think with depth. Think with light. Think. Reflect. Act. Daily gratitude practices. Gratitude grows through practice. Through rhythm. Through repetition. Here are simple rituals. Morning gratitude. Before you rise, say 3 things you are thankful for. Your breath. Your body. Your chance to begin again. Gratitude journal. Write down 5 things each day. Be specific. Be honest. Be present. Gratitude walk. As you walk, notice beauty. A tree. A smile. A breeze. Say, thank you. Gratitude letter. Write to someone who helped you. Say what they did. Say how it mattered. Say thank you. Gratitude breath. Inhale thanks. Exhale stress. Inhale peace. Exhale fear. These rituals are simple, but they are powerful. They are healing. They are transformative. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with rhythm. Think with love. Think with soul. Gratitude and identity. Gratitude shapes who you are. It builds humility. It builds joy. It builds strength. When you say, I am thankful, you say, I am aware. You say, I am alive. You say, I am growing. Gratitude is not weakness. It is wisdom. It is power. It is presence. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with thanks. Think with truth. Think with light. Gratitude and relationships. Gratitude deepens connection. It softens conflict. It builds trust. It heals wounds. Say, I appreciate you. Say, I see your effort. Say, I am thankful for your presence. Gratitude turns strangers into friends. It turns tension into peace. It turns silence into warmth. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with kindness. Think with empathy. Think with love. Think. Reflect. Act. Closing insight. Gratitude is not a moment. It is a mindset. It is a way of life. You are not your stress. You are not your fear. You are not your lack. You are the thinker. You are the feeler. You are the grower. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with thanks. Think with grace. Think with joy. Your life is a gift. Your breath is a blessing. Your future is waiting. Let us move forward. Let us grow. Section 11. Living with intention. Your life is not a race. It is a path. It is a choice. It is a canvas waiting for your direction. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with intention. Think with clarity. Think with purpose. Most people live by reaction. They wake up, follow routines, chase tasks. They say yes without thinking. They say no without feeling. They move, but they do not choose. They say, I am busy. They say, I am tired. They say, I do not know what I want. And they repeat this cycle, day after day, week after week. But motion is not meaning. Activity is not alignment. Speed is not success. Living with intention means asking, why am I doing this? Does this align with who I want to be? Is this the life I choose, or the life I inherited? You become what you think. again and again. So think with direction. Think with depth. Think with design. Think, reflect, act. Resolve with insight. Intention is the compass. It points to your values. It guides your energy. It shapes your time. You do not need to do more. You need to do what matters. You do not need to be everywhere. You need to be where you belong. Let us go deeper. What is intention? Intention is conscious choice. It is clarity in action. It is purpose in motion. It says, I choose this. It says, I mean this. It says, I am here for a reason. Intention is not pressure. It is presence. It is not perfection. It is alignment. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with awareness. Think with honesty. Think with heart. The cost of living without intention. When you live without intention, you feel scattered. You feel drained. You feel lost. You say yes to things that do not matter. You chase goals that are not yours. You follow paths that do not fit. You feel busy, but not fulfilled. You feel active, but not alive. You feel surrounded, but not connected. This is the cost. This is the weight. This is the fog. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with clarity. Think with courage. Think with care. How to live with intention. Living with intention begins with reflection. Ask yourself, what do I value? What do I want to feel? What kind of life do I want to build? Then align your actions. Align your time. Align your energy. Say no to what distracts. Say yes to what matters. Say maybe to what needs thought. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with structure. Think with soul. Think with strength. Think. Reflect. Act. Designing your day with intention. Your day is a canvas. Your choices are the brush. Your thoughts are the color. Start your day with clarity. Ask, what matters most today? Choose 3 priorities. Let go of the rest. Move with purpose. Pause with awareness. Rest with peace. End your day with reflection. Ask, did I live with intention? Ask, did I honor my values? Ask, did I grow? You become what you think. Again and again. So think with rhythm. Think with grace. Think with light. Intention and relationships. Live with intention in how you connect. Speak with care. Listen with presence. Love with depth. Ask, why am I saying this? Ask, what does this person need? Ask, am I showing up with truth? Do not just reply. Respond. Do not just hear. Understand. Do not just exist. Engage. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with empathy. Think with kindness. Think with connection. Intention and goals. Goals without intention become pressure. They become noise. They become weight. But goals with intention become fuel. They become focus. They become freedom. Ask, is this goal mine? Ask, does this goal reflect my values? Ask, will this goal help me grow? Then act with clarity. Act with courage. Act with consistency. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with vision. Think with fire. Think with faith. Think. Reflect. Act. Daily intention rituals. Make intention a habit. Make it a rhythm. Make it a way of life. Here are simple rituals. Morning clarity. Ask, what do I want to feel today? Choose one word. Repeat it. Live it. Intentional journaling. Write your goals. Write your values. Write your choices. Mindful pause. Before each task, ask, why am I doing this? Align your action with your intention. Evening reflection. Ask, did I live with purpose today? Ask, what did I learn? Ask, What will I change tomorrow? These rituals are simple, but they are powerful. They are healing. They are transformative. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with rhythm. Think with structure. Think with soul. Closing insight. Living with intention is not about control. It is about connection. It is about clarity. It is about choice. You are not your distractions. You are not your confusion. You are not your past. You are the thinker. You are the designer. You are the creator. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with love. Think with light. Think with truth. Your life is waiting. Your path is open. Your future is listening. Let us move forward. Let us grow. Section 12. Becoming your best self. You are not here to stay the same. You are here to grow. You are here to rise. You are here to become your best self. You become what you think. Again and again. So think like the person you want to be. Most people wait for change. They wait for permission. They wait for the right time. They wait for someone to tell them, you are ready. But the truth is simple. No one can give you your future. No one can hand you your growth. No one can live your life for you. You say, I will start when I feel confident. You say, I will change when I have more time. You say, I will become better when life gets easier. But confidence comes from action. Time comes from choice. Ease comes from effort. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with courage. Think with clarity. Think with commitment. Think. Reflect. Act. Resolve with insight. Becoming your best self is not a destination. It is a direction. It is a daily decision. It is a mindset. You do not need to be perfect. You need to be present. You do not need to be finished. You need to be faithful. Let us go deeper. Define your best self. Your best self is not someone else. It is not a celebrity. It is not a fantasy. It is not a mask. Your best self is your truth, your strength, your wisdom, your light. Ask yourself, what does my best self think? What does my best self feel? What does my best self do? Then act like it. Then speak like it. Then live like it. You become what you think. Again and again. So think like your future self. Think like your healed self. Think like your highest self. The power of identity. Identity shapes behavior. Behavior shapes results. Results shape reality. If you believe, I am lazy, you act lazy. If you believe, I am disciplined, you act with focus. Your identity is not fixed. It is flexible. It is fluid. It is yours to shape. Say, I am becoming focused. Say, I am becoming strong. Say, I am becoming wise. Then live it. Then repeat it. Then grow into it. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with intention. Think with belief. Think with truth. Small steps, big change. Your best self is built in small moments. Not in grand gestures. Not in perfect plans. Not in sudden leaps. It is built in the morning choice. In the quiet pause. In the kind word. In the brave step. You do not need to change everything. You need to change one thing. Then another. Then another. Small steps become habits. Habits become character. Character becomes destiny. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with rhythm. Think with grace. Think with growth. Think. Reflect. Act. Let go of the old self. To become your best self, you must release the old self. The self that doubts. The self that hides. The self that fears. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are not your patterns. You are the thinker. You are the changer. You are the creator. Say goodbye to the voice that says, I cannot. Say goodbye to the story that says, I always fail. Say goodbye to the belief that says, I am not enough. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with freedom. Think with faith. Think with fire. Visualize your best self. Close your eyes. Picture your best self. See the posture. See the expression. See the energy. What does this version of you believe? What does this version of you feel? What does this version of you do? Now ask, what can I do today to move closer? What can I say today to align with that version? What can I think today to become that person? You become what you think. Again and again. So think with vision. Think with clarity. Think with light. Daily practices to become your best self. Make growth a habit. Make alignment a rhythm. Make becoming your best self a way of life. Here are simple rituals. Morning identity. Say, today I choose to be my best self. Say, I am focused. Say, I am kind. Say, I am strong. Best self journaling. Write down how your best self thinks. Write down how your best self speaks. Write down how your best self acts. Best self decisions. Before each choice, ask, what would my best self do? Then do it. Evening reflection. Ask, did I live as my best self today? Ask, where did I grow? Ask, what will I do better tomorrow? These rituals are simple, but they are powerful. They are healing. They are transformative. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with rhythm. Think with structure. Think with soul. Your best self is already inside you. You do not need to find your best self. You need to uncover it. You need to remember it. You need to return to it. It is the part of you that loves. The part of you that learns. The part of you that leads. It is not far away. It is not hidden. It is not lost. It is waiting. It is ready. It is you. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with love. Think with light. Think with truth. Closing insight. Becoming your best self is not about being perfect. It is about being present. It is about being intentional. It is about being real. You are not your limits. You are not your labels. You are not your past. You are the thinker. You are the builder. You are the light. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with strength. Think with grace. Think with joy. Your best self is not a dream. It is a decision. It is a direction. It is your next thought. Let us move forward. Let us grow. Here's your short, inspiring outro, written in a TTS-friendly style to close the audiobook summary with clarity and emotional resonance. Outro. You become what you think. Again and again. So think with love. Think with strength. Think with purpose. Your mind is your power. Your thoughts are your path. Your future begins now. Let us move forward. Let us grow.